start with you, Kelly.
Yeah, Chuck, just want to ask, what was it like being back out there for 3 years?
It was an amazing feeling. Just thank everybody in Coleman for coming in. Coleman was great. Everybody came to support. It felt great to be back. Especially playing, with the Alabama across my chest. It was great.
Emily, on your right.
Charles, what were your thoughts on your rebounding effort tonight? Did you have a little bit more expectation for yourself? And just how did that kind of play into the injuries of the team as well?
Yeah, 100%. I got to be better. Rebound count was unacceptable. I just got to be better at that. No excuses about that. We just got to be better as a whole.
Joe.
Charles, how do you feel like you fit back into the lineup, the system? Were there any changes, any adjustments for you? How do you feel like you fit into NATO's system that you're familiar with?
Yeah, I've always fit well with NATO's system. Since I've been back, still been the same. I had some new stuff, but I've always liked the Coach O's system, so it feels good to be back in the system.
Katie.
For Labaron, what was Tennessee doing tonight to make it difficult for beyond the arc?
They was just blowing up screens, really just trying to, blitz me on ball screens, trying to get it out of my hands, and just make me make the right decision every time. And they did a good job at that, but you got to get back in the gym, keep working, and next game up.
Jimmy.
This is for Labaron. A couple of weeks ago, Coach challenged you all about showing more pride, et cetera, et cetera. Do you feel like that's been corrected, played tougher? The loss bothers you?
I would say, yeah, always taking the losses always going to bother you, just like a hard gritty game like that at home, taking that loss is always going to sting. But yeah, Coach has been trying to tell us, we got to have pride on both ends of the floor and play physical. So, we really did do that tonight, and they took advantage of it. And I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be ready to go next one up, and we get back to practice, it's going to be a really good one. So.
In the back with Mike.
Charles, what are your expectations as far as Tuesday's hearing, and do you plan on being there in court on Tuesday?
Right now, I'm just focused on the team. Obviously, I'm just gonna say what happened today and just continue to do film. And right now, my main focus is just running this next game. Just getting better with the team.
Anybody else? John.
Charles, what has the last week been like for you?
Last week, it's been alright. Me and Coach Joseph, we had a really great relationship. Even when I left, he's always just been keeping up with me and just my career and stuff. So even just last week, same thing. Was just coming in and checking up on me. Everybody's just been so welcoming since I've been back here. And honestly, I'm not gonna let none of us are gonna let this one game define us and the rest of our season. I'm a new addition, so I'm gonna just continue to get better with these guys and just as a whole, because we really good. Just have to put the pieces together. And, we'll be ready for the next game.
Yeah, last one.
Yeah, Chuck, since this is our first time talking to you, what led you ultimately to come back?
Like I said, just a relationship I had, with Oates and, just as the university as a whole. Everybody's great. When I first committed here, I came here, it felt like home. The fans were amazing, the staff, they really trusted and believed in me. They played me to my strengths and helped me be the best I could be. So, obviously with that opportunity came, it just felt like it just felt me right. I was ready to come back.
Thanks, Labaron. Thanks, Joe.